JJ, the last few days there's been a lot of talk about NBA ratings and just the state of the league, the three-point line, and different solutions or fixes to some of the perceived problems. As someone who's been a player on the media side and now on the coaching side, what's your take on all of that?
I was hoping I wouldn't have to provide takes anymore.
Really hot. Really hot takes.
I'll try to be brief here. I said the other night, I don't think the league is as homogenized as a lot of people make it out to be. There are certain rosters and certain players that, because of their skill set, it makes sense to shoot a lot of threes. What I think gets lost a little bit in the amount of three-point attempts is what has been taken away, which is a steady decline in long twos. I checked this last year, so don't quote me on this, but what has increased along with three-point volume is points in the paint. So the three has allowed more space for people to actually score at the rim and score in the paint. So that's the strategy. In terms of the ratings, there's a lot of probably whys. I would speculate some of it is streaming. Some of it is the fact that in my own household, we have YouTube TV and that we don't have Spectrum right now. We have Spectrum Wi-Fi, but not Spectrum cable. And my family can't watch Lakers games that aren't nationally televised. I do have a free account from Spectrum. I'm just too lazy to set it up. Clear on that. Spectrum has been very good to me.
You probably send somebody out there.
Yeah. But my point to that is, in my own household, I have 9 or 10 subscriptions. I lose my password to all of these. I think with the death of cable, people unplugging and then relying on streaming networks, I think it's not easy to watch an NBA game, to find an NBA game. I think that's part of it. Maybe that's a small percentage of it, but that's certainly a factor in all of this. And I've told Adam this, so I'll say this again. I don't think we as, and by we, I was part of it, we as the sort of national partners have done a good job of storytelling, of celebrating the game. If I'm a casual fan and you tell me every time I turn on the television that the product sucks, well, I'm not going to watch the product. And that's really what has happened over the last 10 to 15 years. I don't know why. It's not funny to me. Nothing is entertaining to me. This game should be celebrated. I've watched the league evolve. I'm in this league right now. I can tell you without fact, or with fact, that the league is more talented, and not just raw talent. The league is more talented and skilled than it was 18 years ago when I was drafted. That's a fact. There are more players that are excellent. There are more teams that are excellent. I heard when I played for, 4 or 5 years, well, why don't we even play the regular season? We know who's going to be in the finals. Well, guess what? We have parity now. And we're not celebrating parity. We're not celebrating the fact that the Western Conference is as loaded as it is. We're playing a Sacramento team tonight that's incredible, with incredible talent, and they've got a losing record. It's not because they're a bad basketball team. I don't know. We don't have anybody that's willing to step up to the fact that this is an awesome game and we should talk about it and celebrate it in a positive way. That doesn't mean we don't critique it. We should critique it, but we should celebrate it. And nobody's doing that. And the people that are have a small niche following on Twitter. And frankly, I would argue as well that everyone in our ecosystem pays too much attention to what is said on Twitter. And part of this whole ratings discussion is because people on Twitter are talking about it.
Yes.